What's good, Beast Hounds? It's your boy, Kit Kinraid. Christmas is rapidly approaching. Today, I want to give you some ideas for super affordable gifts. Maybe there's a Beast Hound in your life and you don't know what to get them. Maybe your aunt's asked you a zillion times what you'd like for Christmas, and if you don't tell her, you're going to end up with a Lynx Africa gift set and a chocolate orange. Again. Whether it's for you or someone else, here are some great fitness-related gift ideas that are still reasonably priced. Even now, in the most significant world event of the last 50 years, the great price hike of 2020. Number one, rings. Rings are the most useful bit of fitness equipment you can have. You can turn anything into a pull-up station. A tree, a goal, a bridge, the rafters in a car park. And more than just a pull-up station, you can train dips, push-ups, levers, flies, muscle-ups, rollouts. You can use them to support pistol squats and the like. There isn't a muscle group that you can't hit with rings. And they're even great if you can't do pull-ups because you can adjust the height and you can work on your jackknives, keep making them harder until you can do regular pull-ups. They're awesome, they're cheap. You can't go wrong. If someone doesn't have rings, the gift of rings is one that keeps on giving gains. And if they do have rings, a second set of rings will allow them to use mechanical drop sets or switch between exercises fast without adjusting the equipment. I'll put a couple of links below. I may or may not earn commission on any Amazon links, but the eBay one does nothing for me. It's just the absolute cheapest I could find at the time of making the video. Rings do range up to quite expensive, but I have 8 pairs of the cheapest rings I could find on eBay. And after 5 years, one of the buckles has snapped. And it still works, it's just not as easy to adjust as it used to be. If I wanted to replace it, tie-down straps are cheap. It's basically a plastic or a wooden ring. There's no reason to spend the big bucks. I train outside a lot, I use plastic. They last, they're always grippy, that's what I'd recommend. There is an eBay link below that will deliver before Christmas, £10.60 posted. Get someone a more useful gift for less than £11. It can't be done. It can't be done. Number 2, a Gym Boss. I've had a Gym Boss for the last 10 years, and the original one that I bought is still going. Although the display is a little faded in some quadrants, I don't blame it. I train outside in the rain, in the snow, in the frost, in the mud. It's not designed to do that. It's a hardy bit of kit. The original has a stopwatch and an interval timer. You can set a work interval and a rest interval, and that's it. It'll cycle through those for as long as you tell it to, up to 99 sets. I've also got a Gym Boss Mini Max. I'm on my 3rd one of those. Each one has lasted a couple of years of absolute abuse in conditions it was not designed for. I'm not mad at them at all. The Mini Max offers some more interval options, multiple intervals of different times, and if you're willing to sit there and program it, you can make it do some weird and wild interval combinations. They also make a Plus, which I've never had, but it's basically the original with a louder beep and some water resistance. That's the one I probably should go for, but I keep buying the Mini Max for the potential weirdness. Great bit of kit if you're interested in circuits, Tabata, EMOM, or just being strict with your rest times, which I recommend because how can you know if you're improving or just resting longer? This will nag you to get back at it. The regular one costs 21 quid, the Plus costs 25 quid, the Mini Max costs 27 quid, delivered. Links below. A weighted vest. Weighted vests are invaluable. I think variety is important in training. You want to keep giving your body novel stimulus, new challenges. You want to be training the basics. You want to be training unilaterals as soon as you're able, and you want to be training weighted calisthenics. Weighted calisthenics gives you the opportunity to do more work in less time and has the advantage over unilaterals in that you're working a very familiar pattern, so you're less likely to damage yourself. You can also progressively overload in an easy, obvious, impossible to cheat way. Hey, maybe you're just a monster. Maybe you've nailed your one-armed pull-up and now the only place to go is weighted. A weighted vest is good for everything. Hill sprints, squats, pull-ups, dips, push-ups. There is no way that someone who's into calisthenics couldn't find a use for a weighted vest. They are generally pretty expensive, but they really don't have to be. All they have to be is heavy. My first weighted vest was by Sutan. It's great. It was cheap. It's heavy. I have bought 4 more of the same since then, and not because the first one went wrong, just because I train a load of people and I need a load of different weights. There's a bunch of them on eBay. They're all the same. They must be made in the same place. The link I'll post below has UK stock and delivers before Christmas and is less than 11 pounds. Resistance bands, I have a whole review on these, super useful for warming up, for making pull-ups and dips easier, and even if you can do regular pull-ups with a band, now you can do pull-up drop sets. You can train skills with them, like levers and muscle-ups. You can get individual bands for 16 pounds and under, depending on the resistance, or if you're feeling flush, you can get a whole set for 35, 45 quid. Okay, getting a little esoteric here. The stuff I've already recommended, that stuff I already have. Stuff I use all the time. Any of that should be your primary options if you're gifting for someone else. Super useful, great stuff. The next two, I haven't used, but it's stuff that makes me go, I want that. So it's probably stuff that will make you or your giftee go, I want that. Kettlebell handles. Can't deny, kettlebells are sick for conditioning, mobility, strength. During lockdown, we've been training a lot from home and not everyone has kettlebells, but pretty much everyone has a dumbbell or a set of adjustable dumbbells. This lets you turn that into a kettlebell. Now, I don't think it'll be the most comfortable thing to use in every case, but it will move the weight out of your hand, which will turn the clean that you've been doing with a dumbbell into an actual kettlebell clean and not a weird bicep curl from the floor. If you have a set of adjustable dumbbells and this handle, that's a whole set of kettlebells. So great for limited space, great for spicing up your training from home. Assuming it's not garbage, I'd recommend. I've actually bought some of these, but they're still in the post. I'm lucky enough to have a pretty substantial set of kettlebells, but I have a couple of ideas on how these will be useful anyway. When they turn up, I'll have a proper review and I'll let you know. Either way, for a tenner, I think it's a great gift. Lastly, number 6, a Bicep Blaster. Again, for somebody who already has some dumbbells or a barbell, this is basically a preacher curl bench that you wear. It isolates the biceps by keeping the elbows in front of the body and immobile. Now, I don't really train arms often, and I still want one of these. This is a great blend of super fun and actually super effective. And when you're using it, it smushes your arms on the thing, so you'll look jacked as hell. Every boy loves bicep curls, that's facts. Some girls like bicep curls, that's facts. It's also conveniently stocking shaped. Cheapest one I could find was 13 quid, post before Christmas. Link below. There you have it, 6 budget-friendly gift ideas for the worker outer in your life, or for you to subtly hint to your aunt that you're allergic to orange chocolate and you don't wear deodorant, and that the true meaning of Christmas is giving the gift of gains. Or cash. If you're enjoying these videos and you want to do me a Christmas miracle, share a video from this channel with someone you think will care. Whatever you do, have a great day, get them gains. Be well.